Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And the Miami Heat beat the New York Knicks in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Game 3, and take a 2-1 lead in the series, getting Jimmy Buttler back after missing him in Game 2 with the ankle injury, and kind of showed that they kind of needed this guy. I will say the Heat, for a team who was without arguably their best player. I mean, that you can't even make an argument about that. Bam's great. I love Bam. He's an all-around terrific player, but you can never debate if Jimmy or Bam is better. And I will say Bam had a really good game too. This Heat team with Max Strus and Gabe Vincent played some great basketball as well. Some guys off the bench played some good basketball for the Heat in that game on was that Tuesday? No. Was that Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. And I could be wrong, but on the Game 2 without Butler, the Heat, what did they lose by? I think they lost by like 4 or something. It was a close game. They had a lead throughout most of the game, or were usually, led probably more than the Knicks did in that game. First 3, quarters, even a little bit of the fourth, and played great basketball in the Heat I think they played great basketball considering they were without Jimmy Butler, and got Jimmy back tonight after a great Game 1 win, then lose Jimmy in Game 2, and close game, really close game. The Heat just kicked the Knicks' ass, and I mean complete ass whooping tonight. Knicks only scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, and it wasn't even close before that. I mean, Miami was up 14 going into halftime. They were up 17 going into the fourth quarter. So even though the Knicks scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, obviously that was awful, right? 16 points in the fourth quarter. But it didn't affect their loss at all because they still were down 17 going into that quarter. And the Heat only still scored 2 more points than them in the fourth quarter. So, as LeBron just drilled the 3 as the Lakers game is on. Man, that was a great shot by LeBron. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, the Heat were bad in the fourth quarter too. They scored 18. And if I didn't already see the final score, Heat did win 105-96. 86. Let's get into the stats. Jimmy was the leading scorer for not only the Heat, but this game. 28 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, I think I got that right. 28, 3, 4, and 2. And then 9 for 21, 0 for 2 from 3, 10 for 11 at the free throw line. 19 for Max Strus with 3 rebounds and 1 steal and 1 block. 7 for 14 and 3 for 10 from 3. 5 for Gabe Vincent. Had a great game 1 and 2, but didn't play that great tonight with only 5. Shot 1 for 8, 0 for 4 from 3. He's been shooting great from 3 in the playoffs, though. 17 and 12 for Bam, so double-double for Bam with a block, 3 for 4 at the free throw line, and 7 for 14 shooting. And then the final Heat starter, Kevin Love with 4 points and 9 rebounds, 1 for 5, 0 for 4 and 3, and 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Knicks off the bench, 14 for Kyle Lowry. He's been doing really solid in the playoffs. And Kyle Lowry, 25 minutes, 4 for 9, 2 for 4 from 3, 4 for 4 at the free throw line, and 14 points with his 3 rebounds and 4 assists. I'm going to go quick through the others, bench players real quick. Omar did play 1 minute in this game and had a rebound, didn't take any shots. Cody Zeller, 12 minutes, 6 points, and 6 rebounds. Caleb Martin, 23 minutes, 3 points, 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Nikola Jovic also played 1 minute in this game. The rookie who has a name basically almost identical to Nikola Jokic, the 2-time MVP. He literally did not do anything in that 1 minute, but, I mean, it's 1 minute, so you can't really blame him for that. Hayward Highsmith continues to get some minutes in the playoffs. He's been doing pretty solid in the playoffs. 12 minutes tonight, 5 points, 6 rebounds. And then final player off the bench for the Heat tonight, Duncan Robinson with 4 points and 1 rebound, 1 for 6, 1 for 5, and 3. Knicks scoring, their leading scorer was Jalen Brunson with 20 points. They also had a lot of other players besides Brunson. Besides Brunson, they had four other players on their team with double figures. Brunson had 20, 15, and 12 for Josh Hart. But Brunson also had 8 assists and 6 rebounds, 14 for Barrett, 10 and 14 for Julius Randle, which for the way he played, I will say 10 and 14 solid, for anybody, but with the way Randall played in the regular season, how good he was in the regular season, I expect more from Randall. We're just going off of how good he was in the regular season, which is a little disappointment, but a solid game. But obviously, he needs to be doing better if they want to win these games. And that could go for Brunson, too. I know Brunson's been outstanding. That's something you can't, I mean, you can't say that about, comparing Brunson and Randall. Brunson's been amazing throughout the playoffs. Randall hasn't. So, Brunson still had 20 tonight and 8 assists and 6 rebounds. His shooting was a little off, 7 for 20, 0 for 5 from 3. So, his shooting was a little off. And still played 38 minutes, even though it was a blowout. Other starters, did I miss any? Mitchell Robinson had 2 points and 5 rebounds. Only played 14 minutes. Maybe that's another thing that really hurt them tonight. He's been huge for them in the paint and blocking shots. So, and offensive rebounds, which he had 4 in his 14 minutes. So, I don't know why. Maybe I guess he got hurt. To be honest with you, I didn't watch this game at all. I was doing something with some friends. So, but off the bench scoring, only 3 players scored off the bench for the Knicks tonight. Even though 6 players came off the bench for the Knicks. Okay, so just like Jovic and Omar, the Knicks had 2 players come in for 1 minute. Miles McBride and Daquan Jeffries checked in for 1 minute. The only thing that they really did was McBride took a shot, missed it, was a three-pointer, so he missed a three-pointer. And then DNPs for Derrick Rose and Evan Fournier. Well, the Heat did not DNP anyone in this game, so Derrick Rose and Fournier continue to sit. So there you go. And then leading scorer off the bench, 12 for Quickly, 4 for 12, 2 for 8, 2 for 8 from 3, 2 for 2 at the free throw line, and then 8 for Quentin Grimes, and then 0 for Isaiah Hartenstein, even though he played 26 minutes, had 2 blocks and 3 rebounds and 1 assist, though. And then 5 for Obi Toppin with 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 2 for 6, 1 for 4 from 3. So great win for the Miami Heat today, earlier evening, 2:30, to win 105-86 and take a 2-1 lead. Jimmy scores 28, get him back, and with the final game in Miami, which they've been playing really well in Miami in the playoffs, 3-0 at Miami. Yeah, that's right. Winning Game 3 and Game 4 in Miami in the Milwaukee series, and now winning Game 3 in New York. So Miami is a good 3-0 at home in the playoffs. So Miami's going to be looking to go 4-0 on Game 4. I don't know when that is. I would bet either Monday or Tuesday. I'd probably say that game's probably on Tuesday. I don't know, maybe Monday, since they're not changing the destination. But Miami's going to look to continue that streak, go 4-0 in the playoffs at home, and perhaps take a 3-1 lead. That's what their goal is, of course. And do I think they'll do it? Honestly, I think so. I think Miami's been great on the playoffs. I think I've gotten everything right. Or no, I haven't. Or yeah. I had Miami winning Game 1. I had New York winning Game 2. And then I had Miami winning Game 3. I had Miami winning Game 4. I had New York winning Game 5. And then I had Miami closing out the series in 6. So maybe that prediction goes out, goes through. I mean, I've gotten the first 3 games. So maybe I'll get, the last couple. But great game today. And I'm going to go watch the rest of this Lakers-Warriors game. It's only the first half, and it's been great basketball, so I'm excited to go watch that. Let me know your thoughts on the game for today between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks, and that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.